Hello guys, so in this video I'll be showing you guys how to do your parallel parking using the reverse camera in this car. This is the VW ID3, so if you're learning in this car, it's very simple. It only takes you maybe under 10 seconds to complete a parallel parking. So I'll show you how I do it. So let's get to it. Now don't forget, this would also work, I believe, with the ID4, the ID5, because it's the same camera system. So prepare your car. If you're doing your parking in this car, I encourage to turn your auto hold function off, so that this way you don't have to keep switching from your brake and gas to keep the car moving, if you get what I mean. Because if you're nervous and then you go to the gas, you're gonna press the brake too, you're gonna press too much on the gas, and then you come back to the brake, you're gonna slam it again. It's just not going to feel nice and smooth. So turn the auto hold off, and that way you're just using your brake to control your movement. Turn it off so that you can just move with the brake only, and use that to just control your pressure on the brake. And that would be that aspect. Okay. And put the car into reverse, so that you get your car or your door mirror just behind the car you're using. If the car was facing here, then it would be in front of the car. So right now the car is facing the same direction as us, so we're using the back. So mirror to the back, and at this point do your mirror checks. Now always remember to check your mirrors before turning your wheel, because if you turn your wheels and someone wants to be passing, your tire becomes a hazard to them. So bear that in mind. If you're dry steering, make sure you look around and it's safe. No passing vehicles or cyclists or motorbike that would potentially have to avoid your tires. So look around, and then one turn to the left. So once you turn that, you can see this yellow line. So we've got the yellow line, we've got the green line. So the first thing you're going to use is the green line. So do your one turn to the left, and then start creeping backwards if it's safe. Of course, make sure you check again. And you want to get the green line to touch the curb, just right about here. Now I always say just get right on top of it a little tiny bit, just like what you see right here. And once you've gotten that, good, do your checks, and if it's clear, now you do your two turns. So this is one and this is two, and this is typically what you would do. And once you do the two, check the yellow line and make sure the yellow line is right beside the curb, not pointing to the curb like this. Make sure it is beside the curb. If it's not beside the curb fully and it's pointing towards it, then just adjust it, turn a little slightly, tiny bit more, just like this. But make sure the line is still touching the curb, but just facing away, just right next to the curb, not towards the curb. And this is what you want to have. And at this point, that is it. So just avoid and make sure that the tip of the left yellow line does not go over the curb. This can be adjusted even while you're still moving. So keep steering and making sure the tip remains next to the pavement. So I'm just gonna check again, make sure it's safe, and let the car. No more steering needed. Trust me, it would be perfect. And right at this point, do your one turn to straighten the wheel. And that is the parallel parking completed in this car. As simple as that. And of course, you're going to then create some more room between you and the car in front. And then at this point, that would be enough. Parallel parking done. So let's go forward and try it again. So pull out. And then I'll stop right here. Bang. Put into reverse. Look around. Okay, it's good. One turn to the left. And keep it moving. Then you don't have to steer. Don't forget, that's why you keep the car really slow, so that you can look around and then come back to the camera and bang. And once that is there, to adjust that, we do the two turns. So one and two. So bear in mind, just a little tiny bit. There you go. And then we keep it rolling again. See? So make sure you keep looking and check your left mirror so that at least you know what's going on there. And then just before the car is straight, or you can even leave it until the car, and straighten the wheel, which is your 1 turn. And so let me try it without using any reference. Let's say you went blank on your test and you forgot what to do. You forgot the 121, or you forgot the 221, or you forgot the 554, whatever the technique is. No problem. Let us go and do it like if I have no clue what I'm doing, but I remember what the lines should be doing. Okay, so I've passed that point. This time around, this car is almost the same length as us, and we have a really small space on the streets to park. That's fine. Put into reverse, and I can't remember what I'm doing, so I just locked the wheel already. That's fine, because I just need to get the green line to touch the curb right there. That's it. And then I just keep turning the wheel until that yellow line is just beside the curb again, and that's it. Just keep moving and looking around. So right now I haven't used any technique, no reference. I just used the line, lock the wheel the first time and turn the wheel the second time until the car or the yellow line gets it. And that, oops, and again, that's it. It always works. It will work. So if you end up closely to the curb like this, then it's simple. All you gotta do is just drive forward, away from the curb, slightly away, don't forget, not too much. Check your mirror to see, and then return to the left and straighten your wheel, and then you can put it back into reverse and then continue reversing back.